Question number 8 on the reading portion of College Board's Test 4. The question the narrator asks in line 30 to 31 most nearly implies. So implies means that the author is talking about all these things, but he stops short of saying something. So he doesn't directly say it, but he's saying a bunch of things in order to lead the reader to believe that X, the next step. What's the next step? He doesn't spell out the next step, but he's implying it. He's building up an argument so that the only logical conclusion that follows from that is going to be this statement or this belief. So let's read 30 to 31. What does he imply by saying this? Let's read for context too. What I don't understand is why I'm so intent on going to this particular place. Who wants the North Pole? What good is it? Can you eat it? Will it carry you from Gothenburg to Malmo like a railway? So this one line is saying, what is he implying by saying, will it carry you? And then earlier on, can you eat it? What good is it? Isn't he talking about, he's implying that going to the North Pole is completely useless, or it doesn't provide any benefit to society or any benefit to mankind? Just like a train would, will it carry you from Gothenburg to Malmo? That's valuable. Will it do that? The implication, it's implied, no, it won't. So what's the implication? It's not worth anything. The question the narrator asks in line 30-31 most nearly implies that balloons will never replace other modes of transportation. This has nothing to do with, is a train better than a balloon? No. What? Again, that's not what this argument's about. It's all about the worth of going to the North Pole, not the worth of a balloon versus rail. The narrator asks that question nearly to imply that the North Pole is farther away than cities usually reach by train. Again, this has nothing to do with the utility of train travel versus balloon travel, or the fact that the North Pole is farther away than the cities usually reach by train. We're not going to the North Pole by train. He's simply providing a very common public good, or the public, it raises society. A railway makes society better off. But is that what, in this case, is that, again, the argument that he's bringing up? No, we're not talking about the worth of rail travel or why something's farther than something or what mode of transportation is closer. No. What about C? The question the narrator asks in line 30-31 most nearly implies that people often travel from one city to another without considering the implications. That's like a really smart answer. It's like it sounds smart and it means absolutely nothing. People often travel from one city without considering what implications? The implications of what? I don't even know. Implication means like the consequences of something. Yeah, people travel from one city without. This has nothing to do with that. The question is being brought up in order to imply: why is it worth anything? Why are we going to the North Pole? Why do we spend so much time thinking about it? Let's hope it's D. D. Reaching the North Pole has no foreseeable benefit to humanity. Yes, because he's saying, what good is it in the context surrounding it? Even though it's not in the quote, it's surrounding it. This is the logic that is being built up to imply a particular belief. And what is all this stuff implying? What good is it? Can you eat it? Will it carry you from this city to that city? Does it provide any benefit to society? No. He's saying it doesn't at all. Because then he kind of half-heartedly says, the Danish ministers think it's good for the soul. But he's like, or so I hear. But he doesn't really believe it. So doesn't this imply reaching the North Pole has no benefit to humanity? I like that. That's why he's asking, will it take you from here to here? And earlier on, can you eat it? What good is it? Does it do anything that provides benefit to society? No. The answer at number 8 is going to be D.